could not get that link to work properly on Facebook. I was trying to link this over so all of my Facebook followers could make sure they join us this morning. And every time I copied the link and tried to paste it over to Facebook, Facebook didn't recognize it. No, we're live now. Hopefully you guys are here. Let me know if we're here. Are we live? Is it all good? Tell me if we're good to go, and I will keep on talking. I gotta wait till somebody actually announces that I am good. Okay, we are. Perfect. Oh my goodness, last night was a rough night. It was a rough night. Very, very, very rough night for myself. You know, if I didn't make that video, I probably wouldn't have been as... Thank you, Renneck, whatever your name is. I probably wouldn't have been so emotional. Then I go and make a video that every time I watch it, I start crying again anyways. Like, what the heck is wrong with me? Why would I do such a thing? I hope it was a good tribute. I hope you guys didn't find it too out of line. Obviously, I don't do a tribute for every loss that we have on the farm, but, you know, some special... She was a special goat. I don't like to... Yeah, I don't like to cry. I try my best. If you haven't seen it, who would like me to play it for you? It's not a very long video. I can play it for you right now if you'd like, or you can watch it separately. I know if I play it right now, who's in the mood for some morning tears? Oh, I'm working on about 4.5 hours of sleep after that one. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You can play it now. Would you like me to play it now? You already did cry this morning, so why not? I will. I think I will play it now. Because I guarantee there are going to be some people that have not seen the tribute for s'mores. And then we can talk a little bit more about it. So I will play the tribute. And then I will obviously feed the babies because that's what we're here for. I need to hire your daughter to do my film work. Are you telling me I don't do a good job? Is my film work not up to par? What? I sound like I'm hitting puberty right now. Well, it looks like Jeff called me at some point. We'll have to call him back. My phone is always on silent because there are so many notifications going on all the time. So many notifications happening. All right, guys. I hope you're ready to cry. There will be some tears involved in what I'm about to show you. And if there's not, I get it. You're a little thicker skinned than some of us. Not everybody is as emotional, I suppose, as myself. And, of course, I don't have a fancy thing I can... Let's wipe your face off, guys. You're dirty. You're so dirty. Look at that. That's a bucket of muffins right there. That is a bucket of muffins right there. Wonder where that came from, Mr. Jeffrey. All right, peeps. Here it goes. This is my tribute to her. Somewhere along the way, somehow we
got lost. Want you to know all I know. Even if the road ahead is long and winding, even if the road behind us left you crying, even if the tears come streaming down your face, it's gonna be okay. Take a walk and I join you. Just leave a trace and I follow. Make a wish and I make it come even if the road ahead is long and winding, even if the road behind us left you crying, even if the tears come streaming down your face, it's gonna be okay. What if you turn around and look at me? Then you'll see my love's for real. Just take a walk and I'll join you. Leave a trace and I follow. Make a wish and I make it come true. Want you to know you'll be okay. She's gone.
Okay. Those are some pretty okay tears, man. I had such an ugly cry last night. Let it out. Just let it out. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let your emotions down. I feel like it cleans the soul a little bit. It cleans your soul, and it's needed every now and then. Oh, you ever been sobbing so hard that you're audibly like, I don't do that. I don't usually do that. And dang, did I do that last night. Man, oh man. Okay, I'm over. I'm done. It's good. It's good. It's good to let it out. Let it out, everybody. All right. So there's probably questions, obviously. You know, like obviously we lost her, and people are gonna wonder, well, what happened? And I can tell you it was maybe about a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. It was definitely at the beginning of January that we noticed that she wasn't looking so well. You know, ever since she had a baby named Winter, who unfortunately passed away on the other farm. And ever since she had that baby, she had never been the same. We had treated her for, it's typical after a goat goes into labor and has a baby, they call it freshening, to deworm them because they're more susceptible to getting parasites. So she was definitely, no, Tansy was not her mom. Her mom was Tori. Tori was her mom. But it's typical that you wanna deworm them after that, especially somebody that may be presenting symptoms, and she did. She was always presenting herself very ill after she had that baby, and she never actually fully seemed to recover. Honestly, it just seemed like a slow decline. And earlier in the month of January, which I know we're at the end of January, that's when, or maybe it was Annabelle. Okay. Annabelle? Annabelle. Annabelle. No, because the picture in the video shows Tori licking her off. Um, Regardless of who her mom was, she was. We noticed that she was starting to go downhill and decline, and just before I left for Texas, I did get a fecal result for her. Obviously, prior to that, she was locked up, and she was being given extra nutrients, and we're trying to put the weight on her because she was losing weight, something fierce. I mean, I'm talking something really fierce. And going back and looking at some of the good job, Demi. Going back and looking at some of the footage from earlier in January, she actually, without any particular training, and especially through just looking through the camera lens, you wouldn't ever have been able to tell that she looked sick. Their hair's all fluffed up in the wintertime. It makes it easy for them to hide their issues in the wintertime. And, well, hands on, though. Hands on. That's like part of the health checks. It's the eyes, it's the body score, and it's their behavior, and it's their temperature. You know, you got a couple of things that you're checking out, making sure that's all well. And her behavior and her body score were not good. Her FOMAGA level was fine, which is crazy. So she wasn't anemic. Which is a good thing, which unfortunately means to me that she had permanent damage to the intestines. I would say, and I would bet money, and with a percentage rating, I would give you 100% guarantee that's exactly what happened to her. No matter really what I was able to do for her to get her to gain weight, she wouldn't put it on, and she had negative fecal results, and she had pink eyelids. So, what does that tell you? It tells you that she can't absorb anything, which tells me that possibly ever since her birth last year, she had gotten permanent damage to her intestines. And I think that the inside wall of her intestines leathered over, and that's not a good thing. It needs to be absorbent, and they need to be able to absorb the nutrients that they're intaking through their mouth. Otherwise, they're not going to survive. They're basically starving because it's passing straight through them. And that's the hard part. That's the sad part. Because in the last few days, with some of the treatments that I had, such as the Dine, and some of the Nutri-Drench, which has exorbitant amounts of, I'm talking way more percentage of nutrients and fat and protein that any goat could ever use. And I was dumping that down in her, right? I was dumping it in her, and she was eating it. She was eating. I have a members only video. I don't want to make my healthcare on her public, so I did upload a members only video, which does show some of the healthcare that I was doing for her, and I described some of the stuff that I did to try to keep her alive. I can promise you, I probably could have kept her going for indefinitely. I think, but it was such a horrible quality of life that it wouldn't have been fair. It wouldn't have been fair to her to do that. Why I don't know why I would have done that. I mean, there was no improvement whatsoever. Um, but when I finally made the decision, it was time to let her go. She was not at the farm show. No, she's not a baby. By the time I finally made the decision to let her go, I'd already determined that it's not the quality of life I want her to live. Even though I could keep her alive, you know, she was stable. Her temperature was stable. Her breathing was stable. She just she had no energy to lift her head. She would still eat. Uh, for the most part, I was definitely be able to get enough in her to keep breathing. But you know that brings me back to my own mom, and I don't want to get into like story time and sad cry time, but you know, my mom, she passed away, and the circumstances are a little. I'd gotten a phone call that I had to go to the hospital. My mom was all the way in Washington State, and I was here in Pennsylvania. And the hospital called me and said, "Is this Justin? Are you kin?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "You need to get here." I said, "Why? What's going on?" And they couldn't tell me. They said, "All I can tell you is your mom is put in an induced coma." And I was confused, and I didn't know what to do, and except get on a plane and fly to Washington State, not knowing what was going on. Me and my mother had a falling out probably 2 years prior to this because she was an addict. My mom was an addict, and it wasn't something I wanted my children around. So I kind of cut my mom off, and I didn't talk to her for the last couple years of her life. I didn't get a chance to properly say goodbye to her. My last phone call was the hospital, and when I got to Washington State, she was in a coma. She had somehow consumed too much crack, smoked it, and they did a brain test on her, I guess through the ear, and she didn't have any brain function. And the doctor said that her lungs were so bad because she had asthma and emphysema. And they said that she wouldn't be able to live without the life support that she was on. And it was up to me, my choice, to put her down. Put my mom down. It was up to me to pull the plug. My mother, or my grandmother, was in Massachusetts, and my sister was nowhere to be found, and I pretty much I was the only family to make the choice to say goodbye to my mom. And it feels a lot similar to when I have to put a goat down, because especially a goat that I knew I could have kept alive. I know I could have kept her alive. I know I could have kept my mom alive, for sure. But through life support. So I prepped myself over the weekend, and I let her friends say goodbye to her. And on a Monday morning, when it was time, because we scheduled it, it was my choice to say, "Hey, we're going to pull my mom from life support at 9 a.m. on Monday morning." That was the plan. And, well, 7 in the morning, I was down having breakfast in the cafeteria, and I got a phone call, and they said, "Listen, she's leaving us as we speak." So I didn't actually have to pull the plug on my mom, or maybe the doctors pulled the plug before I got there, just so I didn't have to feel like I was responsible for doing it, because yeah, I mean, that's the feeling you get when you lose an animal that you're attached to as well. Um, it was hard. I laid with my mom, had my head on her chest, and I heard her take her very last breaths. And I can tell you that is exactly the same thing that happened with S'mores and me last night. Okay? She didn't die alone. Oh, the freaking A, man. All these tears. Okay, let's move on and be happy. Let's move on and be happy. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to clean off all my tears. You know, this is the reason I don't make much content about when I lose an animal. Yeah, I know it's good content and all that, but listen, it hurts. It hurts so bad when you lose an animal, and it's best for me. I've processed it differently. I've done things differently in the last year. I know I've changed, and I know people have noticed that I'm not the same guy I used to be. I've been told that. I've been told that I don't care about my animals anymore, or they don't see me loving up on my animals anymore, right? Or spending time with them in the barn, or whatever. But listen, guys, you don't know me. You don't know what's going on off camera. Nobody knows that stuff. And I say that all the time. It's only fair to know that I don't know you. I don't know I'm not going to judge you. You see snippets of my life, okay? Um, that goes back to the negativity that floats around social media all the time. I feel like there's unhappy people sitting in their living rooms or behind their keyboard that really just have nothing better to do except stir the pot. They're just pot stirrers. And, Lauren had her page on Facebook, and she was doing weekly Bible scriptures. Kind of like just a inspirational type deal, and the negativity shut her down, shut the page down. It's a dying page. It's dying. It's dead. But, and that's through negativity. But I have a lot of pride in her, because she's back on the bandwagon, and she did post her first video to YouTube yesterday to actually rebuke the negativity towards her about what is her job on the farm. How come we don't see her with the animals? How come she doesn't do the chores? How, those things are being said online and in person. You can't question somebody else's family, guys. Don't ever do that. Don't ever. It's not, unless you've ever lived a day in their shoes, and even then, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you don't like the people. It doesn't matter if they do something to wrong you. It doesn't matter anything. None of it. It's not your life, right? It's not your life. Just step back unless you are a troll. If you're a troll, that's what your job is, to wake up in the morning and troll the internet and try to get people's emotions in a knot. I mean, it's so easy to do that. It's so crazy how one simple little comment, right? We can have 10,000 comments through a whole live stream, and one of them would be bad, and that would be the one that stands out and pierces your heart, right? That would be the one. So, anyways, good for Lauren. She did create she actually already had a YouTube channel, but she had never posted on it. So, feel free to hop over there. It's called It All Started with a Little Hope, and I will post the link to that in the description of this page afterwards. And it gives you guys some behind the scenes footage of what she does for the merch area, right? She is the behind the scenes woman. Also, so yeah, check that out. She unfortunately forgot that she was posting to YouTube and needed to turn her camera sideways. She needs to turn her camera sideways so it's in this landscape position. That seems to be the preferred method for watching videos on this platform. But she had it this way, which is still fine. It's still fine. She's picked up, what does that say right there? It's her channel name is called It All Started with a Little Hope. She has picked up goats many times on long trips. Right. Oh, yeah, she was the thank you for becoming a member, Julie Thornton. I appreciate that. She is a hard worker and has spent many times with the goats and picked up most of the goats. But I can tell you, she knows more medical stuff than you would believe. She can inject goats with needles. She can pick the right medicines. She can pick the right antibiotics. She can pick the right dewormers. She knows how to do sub-Q or IM. She knows how to trim hooves. She knows how to band a billy goat. Yes, Hope is still with us. She knows. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate that. Thank you. She's quite the jack of all trades, or the Jane of all trades, if you will. She does a good job. But as of lately, she is managing the business side of everything, and I'm managing the barn side of everything, which is completely fine. I do have a sick rooster right here next to me, and I have to give him his daily dose of vitamins. I think the only reason he's still with us is I've noticed a little improvement in his wry neck. Thank you for subscribing to my wife's page, Lauren Steinmetz. I appreciate y'all for that. You know, I'm you know how close I am. This is the hard part. I would love permanent farmhand, or at least like almost permanent farmhand. I really feel like I need someone out here throughout the whole day. Thank you, Amy, for being part of the page, the channel. Thank you, Mindy. Us women know more than we show. Hey, Mindy, I saw that Lester, when he was talking about Chuck's horns going around, he picked up your wrought iron Longhorn Lester bull that your husband made and used it as a reference, and then put it back on the table. He didn't say your name, though. Distracted here. I got distracted by reading the comments. This happens to me all the time. Keep my head straight here. Read a few comments, warm up some more bottles, and get back on track here. How can I stop my Billy from headbutting? He's my only baby. I bottle fed him and he loves me with all my heart. I need help. Oh, you have a headbutting Billy goat. You can't stop it. Nope. No, they are, if that's what he's got going on in his mind and whatnot, it's made up. He's gonna be a headbutter. It stinks, but it's kind of like the whole bull situation. If you bottle fed him and you played with him and he was okay, he's just playing with you, and I know it hurts. I know all about that. I'm proud of Jeff today. I woke up this morning to see Jeff had uploaded his very first YouTube video. You'll notice a big shift in creators leaving. Yes, all the rest of the babies are back home. You'll notice a lot of creators are leaving the Facebook platform, or at least focusing more attention onto YouTube. Thank you, Christine Butler. I appreciate that. No, if you get him a girlfriend, he will be just as nasty. I promise you. With that being said, guys, I have a little bit of news, a little bit of, I've been talking about it. I have not pulled the trigger on this, but I want you guys to understand something about what we do. And yes, I get paid to do this. This is an income. We had some big losses financially this last year. The New York State Fair, really. Thank you, Cindy. We put a lot into something, and it didn't pan out the way we expected. On top of that, Facebook had cut monetization, and Lauren quit her job. Do you guys not know this? Maybe you don't know this, but Lauren quit her job as a 19-year kindergarten teacher. She was a teacher for 19 years. And based on the Facebook revenue, it was more than enough for her to actually quit her job. And she did. And she decided to join me full time. And what happened after that? No, I did get my 40 grand back, Sandy. But we didn't get all the rest of the stuff back that was invested into it. And probably at least another 40 grand is what was lost. Anyways, so when Facebook decided to take the revenue away, what does that do for Lauren? Should she go back as a teacher? Should she leave? I don't know. It's not that we were demonetized for a little bit, but guess what happened? I think, and everybody's experiencing this now, we're getting paid again, but I get paid for all of the work I do for a video. We were just comparing apples to apples over here, Facebook, YouTube, and we were going through similar videos with similar views, 100,000 views on a video, and it made me $21. 100,000 views. That's a huge audience. And if I haven't had a video that's gotten 100,000 yet over on Facebook, but if you were to take the same similar count and whatever it is, it's $10 per thousand they're paying me. That would have been worth $1,000. So $20 for the same work over here, or $1,000 for the same work over here. I mean, where do you think I'm going to go? So that's bringing me to what I plan on doing. And what I plan on doing, and I haven't made an exact date yet, is I'm going to keep putting live streams on Facebook because I love you guys, and I still want to provide you guys content, and especially the ones that aren't here right now, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing my 7-Eleven on YouTube every single day. I'm going to stop switching from YouTube to Facebook to YouTube to Facebook, okay? First off, that's confusing. Second off, it's not, you think about it, if every single time that we don't do a live stream from YouTube, we're losing money. We are. We're losing money. Now, let me explain to you what. Yes, I'm still going to have my subscribers videos on Facebook, and I'm still going to go live on Facebook. I am not abandoning Facebook as a whole. What we're going to do is, first off, Lauren promised me that she will take the 7-Eleven Animal Heaven. Why don't you do 7-Eleven on both platforms? Then I would have to do it 2 times. I would have to take up an hour, hour and a half of my time here, and then do it again over there. So, and I can't use StreamYard on a cell phone. We've tried that. We've been down that road where you can't dual stream to both platforms from a cell phone with good quality. It's horrible. StreamYard does not work from a cell phone. It distorts the video. It distorts the audio. I cannot thank anybody who sends stars because through the cell phone, it doesn't show some things. It's horrible. But what we're going to actually do is we're going to download the video and we're going to upload the 7-Eleven every single day right to Facebook. You won't be live, so the people that don't want to transfer over and the people that refuse to come on over to the other side, sure, I could use 2 cell phones, but you know, I walk around and I flip things, and I've tried a tripod that held 2 phones at once, but you know me, I like to walk around. Imagine I got a bucket of bottles here, phone here, and I'm holding a goat, and I want to switch the camera. Look how quickly I just switched backwards. And then I switch it back to here, and it's too complex. It's too complex. It doesn't work. So what we're going to do, yeah, I could carry my laptop around my barnyard every morning, right? Can memberships be moved from one platform to the other to help the farm? Patty, no, they can't. But if you leave Facebook memberships or supporters, as they call it, you will also lose the content I'm going to continue to post. I am going to continue to post on Facebook's supporter page. I'm going to continue to go live, right, on Facebook. It's the 7-Eleven that is not going to be live every morning from YouTube, because that is usually the higher performing video, usually. But for now, that's what we're doing. That brings me to my other point. We had our visitors that we need to meet up with, right? Picture is not clear now. What is going on? How is this? I need to bring a router in this office is what I need to do. How is the picture? How is the picture? Is it good? It's clear now? So I have my guests, my special guests that I'm supposed to meet up with, and there's still quite a bit of them that I want to meet up with. So what I want to do is probably have a daily live or an every other day live on Facebook so we can meet together. Guys, the Facebook channel is huge. It's pushing close to 400,000 followers. I'm not leaving that behind. That would be stupid, right? But I have to make some sort of decisions. Hold on, I've got 2 more bottles to do. Man, this is the longest bottle warming up I've ever done. Have I got more subscribers, Julia? I don't know what you're talking about, Julia. Thank you, guys. We need to get Lauren's Facebook page, YouTube page up there. We need to get 1,000 followers for her. If every one of you on here went over to It All Started With a Little Hope, Oh, it says $5.95 when I push the button. Listen, I set the price at $4.99 for supporters. Supporters are like, there's a video out right now that only supporters have. And it will be released later today, but I uploaded it last night. So you all get the sneak preview of the Lake Road. Raise your hand if you saw Visiting Lake Road, and tell me what you thought of that video. I want to know what you guys thought of Visiting Lake Road. Now that video will become public later today, right? Yeah, she just posted her first video yesterday. Um, So tell me what you thought of that video. If you think it was good, and do you think as a member, do you think it's worth you getting all of the videos first? And and what else do you get? Oh, jeez. You get a supporters badge, and you also get some of the behind the scenes stuff like the care for s'mores, right? Wow, these comments are flying through really fast right now. I cannot keep up with these. What is going on? Why are they coming in so fast? Oh, it's because I asked a question. Oh, I just spilt milk on my leg. There was a question yesterday. What kind of milk do I feed the baby goats? It is raw cow milk. Straight from the cow. Put into a jug, of course. It's called It All Started with a Little Hope. Henny's posting it over and over again, so you guys can subscribe to Lauren's page. The way it's going to work for monetization is as soon as she gets to 1,000 views or subscribers, she then can start posting content or doing a live stream or something to gain 4,000 watch time hours. She needs 4,000 watch time hours, and then she can become monetized over there. And I'm afraid to say that right now, as it stands, the Facebook version of her page is a dead page right now. Everything's in the red for the last couple months, and it's kind of the way it's going to be. What does this say here? I'm new to this page, came over from Longhorn Lester. Well, thank you, Teresa Stevens, for joining. Thank you, Henny, for that. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you. We do appreciate you so much. This is bubble wrap that you see right here. Twisted whatever. Twisted who? Twisted what? Welcome to the support with badges. So Twisted Mama Tess. Is it the ads that pay you the most, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. I would rather, and you'll ask anybody out there, we would rather make our dollars from ad revenue because people are putting their money out there for that exact reason, for ad revenue, to pay us. I would rather do that than take your super chats, super stickers, stars, and donations. Absolutely, that is the point here, to be an online creator. All right, my bottles are warmed up. We're gonna go feed the babies. Everything's ready. You don't have ads because there's a YouTube. How does that work? YouTube something. There's something about being part of a YouTube. You pay a monthly thing, and you don't get any ads across anybody's pages. And also, a lot of times, the ads only show up on the replay, right? Premium, that's what it's called. YouTube Premium, right? And if you guys go back and watch it again, there's going to be ads the second time. But during the live stream, it seems a lot of times the ads are not there. Oh, it's up to 712. Yeah, so if you have YouTube Premium, and I want you to think of it this way. Everybody that buys into YouTube Premium, the whole world, when there's this giant pot of money, everybody that is signed up for that basically doesn't see an ad. But what they do is they take little pieces of that and they give it to the creators. So when I look at my monetization for a certain video, it tells me watch page ads, how much money I made on watch page ads, how much you make off of super chats, super stickers, and then how much on memberships, people that sign up to be a member. Thank you, Deborah. And then watch pay premium, YouTube premium, my piece of the pie for YouTube premium. Thank you, Miranda. Appreciate you. Okay, we're going. We're going. Did Chuck ever get to breed with a female? Not yet, but I have to tell you, Chuck did meet Tex yesterday. Chuck went into the same pasture as Tex, and he got on top of a mountain. He rubbed his horns in the dirt, got on top of a mountain. Is YouTube profitable for you? Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes, yes, yes. That's why we're here. I mean, instead of Facebook. Whoa, we're zoomed in. Let me unzoom that. Wait. Hold on. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are ya? There we go. Chuck was king of the castle. He jumped up on top of that. One thing I learned was Chuck had to leave the Coliseum. I think that's the Coliseum, because he was fearful that there was a shift in power. There was a shift in power, and Roman, who was the leader of the area, I can't talk. Hopefully you can hear me in all this chaos. But he was fearful that Roman would get injured by Chuck. Thank you, Victoria. And that would be a horrible thing. Why put your horses at risk? A lot of people were wondering, why did you move him over to the bulls so fast? Well, there was a shift in power. He was already healthy, so there was no need for the quarantine. And it was just time. Sometimes you make decisions. Again, this goes back to not your circus, not your monkey. Don't need to worry about other people's decisions on their farm. Thank you, Lisa Bradley. We appreciate you very much. So we're going to drop the bottles and the feeders here. There you guys go. I want to say thanks to Mary and Jeffrey for coming over last night and helping with the bottle feeding. It was really nice of you. Milk time, milk time. Lindsay, what are you doing, girlfriend? Oh, Lindsay wants some. If it weren't so cold, I wouldn't have all of the babies in one area. I wouldn't. We have this nice stall with 2 heat lamps. The body heat between all of them keeps them warm. And, but typically I would allow them to be roaming around. Lindsay, did you get locked in there? How did you end up in there? My goodness, I'm going to come over here and give you some, because it seems like somehow Lindsay ended up outside of the barn. Look, this little outside area. Last night when I closed the doors, I must not have noticed that she was on the outside. She must have been sleeping in the corner. Stop chewing my finger, please. Yeah, so Chuck's medicine is wearing off. We had given him that methotrexaprogesterone, which is something to counter the testosterone that he had, and it calmed him down. But you can hear it in his voice. He's very vocal lately. And thank you, Linda Hardy let me know that Lauren's up to 740 subscribers. That's awesome. But yeah, you can hear it in his voice. You can see it in his attitude. And he's starting to act like a bull. He's starting to go back to his original aggressive self. And keeping him in with the horses wasn't a wise idea. No matter how big Roman is, I think of Chuck as one of those mini chihuahuas that doesn't know the size of himself. Good job, guys. Evie, is that Evie right there? Evie, yeah, that's Evie, right? I'm pretty certain that's Evie. I have to read the name tag. That is, Evie's eating. Can he have another shot of that? He could have another shot of that if his vet will get it for him. You know, I'm not certain how things work in Texas, but I know that you need a good relationship with your vet. The medicine that we gave him is actually illegal to use for any type of bovine that's going for slaughter. It's illegal. But for the type of situation we were in, it was not illegal. Everything was just fine, and the medicine worked. But he would have to ask his vet. But listen, I don't think he wants to give Chuck another shot. I don't think he wants to give him another shot, right? Why? Yeah, he wants him to be a bull for now. And then once he gets castrated, the testosterone levels will drop significantly and he'll calm down. Yes, and all of the cows, all the heifers are already bred, so there shouldn't be any fighting at all. You do not pay monthly. You be a subscriber on YouTube. Correct. Yeah, no, you hit subscribe on YouTube and it's free. Because that's the problem. That's where people get confused. On Facebook, if you hit subscribe, that's subscribers that you pay for that. But over here, a subscriber is just like a follower. If you want to pay, you become a supporter over here. You look for the button that says join. Yeah, the shot was simply for the traveling purposes. That's really what it was for. Hello, cock-a-doodle-doo. Thomas, why do you sit by the fence here? What are you doing? So, we bought Chuck at the auction for $5. And when he came up, now auction cows, the problem is you don't actually ever know what you're getting. Like this guy over here, auction cow. Well, bovine, auction bull. Uh-oh. Did somebody sleep in? There goes the bus. My daughter slept in again. Dun, dun, dun. So Chuck was $20. But when he came up across the board there, it was Jersey Cross. That's what was said. Jersey Cross. That's all. He could be 100% Jersey. He could be Jersey Cross. I mean, if you want to Google a Jersey bull and look at the features online, what they look like, and compare that to what Chuck looks like, you might get a good idea. And the only reason Angus ever came up is because that's all I could ever think that he might have been bred with, because he carries some of those characteristics. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. Oh, thanks, Debbie. I have Debbie telling me and my wife telling me. Okay, but Debbie told me first that Hannah has orchestra. I have other people out there helping me parent my child. Thank you very much. You guys know more about what's going on than I do. My head is full sometimes. Hey there, Blondie. What are you doing? Blondie, would you like a little bottle? So Blondie wants it so bad, but she doesn't really want to come over. There she goes. Now she does. She's like a good dog waiting to be told it's okay. It's okay. Here, you don't want to drink it from me. That one's empty, but let me switch it out for you. Here you go. There you go, Blondie. Good job. Good job. All right, there's Blondie. Blondie's brother is hilarious. His name is Boston. Those guys have a pygmy. Look how short the legs are. Compared. Just look over here. See these legs over here? Now look at Blondie's legs. They're so miniaturized. Mini legs. All right. Let's buy up those I Snuggled a Goat shirts that Lauren got stuck with from the New York fair. Let's do that. Teresa, that's okay. We will, we'll continue our merch as usual. But we're going to go grab a muffin for him. Jeff bought one of those entire boxes of muffins just for Cinco. So I'm definitely going to do that. No, Lisa. No, no, no. We do not milk our goats. Our business model wouldn't allow the timing for milking goats. Can't, unfortunately, do that. Let's plug the light in here. Hold on. Give me 1 second, everybody. I need to get some light on the situation. There we go. Yes, perfect for queso, right? A little mini girl for queso. We've been waiting for a mini girl. Here's Boston. Take a look at him. I call him my little football. Look at this little guy. Look at Boston. Hey, buddy. He does run from me, but when he runs, it's so hilarious. Guys, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Yes, I can hear everything you say. Well, Chuck will always be Chuck, right? Chuck will always be Chuck. He's not changing his name. He might call him Chucky Poo or Uncle Chuck, but it's always going to be Chuck. Hey, thank you very much, Gail, for subscribing to my wife's page. Okay, I am going to stuff some of these muffins into my pocket. If you want to see something hilarious, then watch yesterday's live stream where it says, I'm holding this up, and it says, look what we got for Cinco. You need to watch that live stream if you didn't see it. You need to. It is hilarious. Hilarious. Mikkel Carney wants to know what we do with our goats. We adopt them out. We do adopt them out. We keep them, and we adopt them out. We do both. We find them forever homes. We do a thing called baby goat snuggling. It is not a petting zoo. If you didn't see, hold on 1 second. 1 second. If you didn't see something in that video of S'mores, her tribute that I put together last night, and when you watch it, you'll see S'mores in a couple of photos when she was a baby. And you can see that we're at a retirement home. And you can see a lady on oxygen, and she must have been 100 years old. And that woman's eyes, the way she connected with S'mores, was amazing. It was amazing. That's just one small example of what our goats do. Bringing them to a retirement home is not a petting zoo. Allowing people to snuggle up on them, it's not a petting zoo. It's not. It's more of a moment to spread joy and happiness and hope. And my gosh, if I could list off all of the examples of the times that people have cried when they've held the baby goats and said, dang, I needed that and I didn't know I needed that. Yes, therapy goats. It's something weird and different, I suppose, but it was my wife's idea and it works. Comfort care, I suppose. However you want to put it. Our goats and our business model is making a difference in people's lives. It is. We are making a difference in people's lives. And even though the extremists will tell me that I'm sick in the head, how dare I exploit the animals for money? Do they tell you that they're having fun? Did they sign a waiver? No, guys, it's simple body language. You know if there's a scaredy cat, like a stray cat that runs away from you, that obviously is take that example right there. A stray cat off the side of the street. That's how most of the goats come to us. Most of the goats that come to us are beelining it to the corner. They want nothing to do with people, right? But we put them through socialization. And really all that is showing them love and kindness and food, giving them food motivation, but making them realize that people aren't bad. And so those extremists that come in here and say, you're sickening because it's so funny because Lauren forwards me those emails. She gets all the main emails, but she forwards me those emails, and we got more than one now. We had our Instagram one. Now we've got in the email. These extremists are starting to come out of the woodwork. And during that one conversation, you know what the lady said to me? She said, "I'm gonna let the world know," and she referenced a group, a Facebook group that's all extremists. So I'm expecting to see more extremists hop on the live streams, more of the negativity that what we're doing is horrible, and you know, that kind of stuff is going to pop up again, right? Why did you raise your hand if you got a notification? I need to ask you that. Did you get a notification today, this morning? I need to know, because I'm going to explain something to you. I have to explain something to you on why. No, I did. No, 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 not today. No, 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 no. Yes. Yes, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no, yes, yes, no, 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 yes, yes, no, no, yes, no, no, yes, no, 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 yes. Okay, I see a lot of no's. I see a lot of no's. Listen, here's how it works. And thank you so much to whoever told me this about YouTube, because I didn't know this about YouTube. My YouTube subscribers will only get 3 notifications from me within a 24-hour period of time. Only 3. Dang, that sucks. So if I make a live stream, and then I make a short, and then I make a video, that's all I can do. But if I have a one extra piece of content, such as S'mores tribute video, right? S'mores' tribute video, I've now eliminated the option for anybody getting notifications for 24 hours since the last one was posted. How stupid is that? So now I had it set for the visiting Lake Road video to release this morning, but I knew I was going to be on YouTube live streaming this morning. And so therefore, if I would have uploaded that video, nobody would have gotten notified. It'd be stupid. So that's the reasoning I'm going to tell you why some creators have multiple channels on YouTube. Channel here, you can pump out 3 different pieces of content. You can pump out as much as you want, but only 3 times that channel is going to send a notification to your followers within a 24-hour period of time. Follow me. That's true. That is 100% true. And then, if you have more content you want to make and more things you want to say, why would you publish it without getting anybody notified? Therefore, that video is always going to underperform. So you put another channel out there, now you have 6 notifications. Put another channel out there, you got 9 notifications that can go out to your followers every single day, to your subs, right? So we're learning all about this type of stuff right here. We're learning about social media on the YouTube side. Stay on YouTube. Yep, that's the plan for the 7-Eleven, but we're going to upload the YouTubes to Facebook so people can still watch it. The Muffin Man is going out. Well, that's easy, right, Tina? All you got to... Oh, did I already put muffins in my pocket? I did. The 2 goats with floppy kid syndrome are good. That would be Bree and Jessica. And they are just eating solids now. I stopped feeding them milk. I stopped tube feeding them. I gave them some electrolytes, and we moved on. Right. All right, let's go. Wait 1 second. Do you want to see the floppy-headed chicken? I need to give it some medicine. Floppy-headed chicken. Flop, flop, floppy head. This right here is a Nutri-Drench. Vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, molasses, propyl, blah, 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 blah. Yes, and there's B12. Does this one have B12? No. Because the vitamin E is what you're really looking for, what I was told. Now, vitamin B12, I suppose I can try that too. Well, thank you, Jeff, for the muffins. They are expensive, but he bought them. Hashtags, hashtags, hashtags. Hi, guy. All right, stop looking backwards. So here is a symptom of wry neck, I think we call it. It's a mineral deficiency. Probably something in his body that makes him, because nobody else has this. So it's not like all of the chickens are ending up with this problem, but his head ends up kicking back all the time. There, you see it? You see the backwards look? And when he crows, then he puts his head backwards, and he drinks, and he puts his head backwards. He doesn't have a name. I think I'm going to call him Rye. Right there, you see it? There he goes again. Hi, buddy. Hi. Yes. Selenium, vitamin is vitamin E. I actually have noticed a difference with this. I'm just going to keep trying this for a little bit. Rye neck. I'm going to keep trying this for a couple more days. Maybe I'm going to up it to 2 times a day rather than just the one drenching. So I just squirt this down his throat and give him that boost. An autistic rooster. Come on, buddy. He's drinking, he's eating. Can you need to stay still for a quick second. No, stop. Listen. Listen, buddy. I'm here to help you. Golly gee. Go ahead. Swallow. Swallow it, buddy. Go ahead, swallow that. Oh. Stay still. Oh, no. What did this say? If I do my lives up and down, not landscape, YouTube will push your live out to more people. Okay, let's talk about that real quick. As you guys know, I live streamed for vertically portrait mode for a very long time. And I liked it. I did. I like it. I do like that better. There we go. Now you're swallowing it. Good job, buddy. But I can tell you 100% that if I put it vertically, I get put into the For You page for YouTube. And first off, we end up with tons of crappy people in here. Have you noticed, admins on here, that when I put this landscape, there are a lot less trolls in here, right? There's a lot less trolls. Use landscape only for angel watching. So some of you aren't a fan of this. But here's what I have to tell you. I'm a fan of it because it looks to be that it's pulling in higher revenue when it's landscape. And there's a lot less trolls, right? Yeah, maybe I won't grow the page as fast because it's not going into the For You page. It's not ending up in the short speed where people are just thumbing through. But, I don't know. I think it's great. It gives me a wider view. One more shot. Oh, okay. One more. Uno more. There you go. Swallow. He's swallowing upside down. Yeah. Okay. There's got to be a medicated feed because he's eating just fine. There's got to be a medicated feed that I could give him. This way I don't have to drench him every morning. Less trolls are a good thing in some sort of ways. All right, here you go, buddy. Yeah, not to be confused with the teddy flop, right? That is the rooster flop. Rye neck. You guys ready to feed some 771. Guys, if you're just tuning in, my wife created her first YouTube page called It All Started with a Little Hope. I wonder if we could scale the size of the name down a little bit, just so it's easier for people to find. Hello! Let's see if the donkeys want some. What are you chewing on? What are you chewing on, sir? Hey, that is not okay. How did you get that? It's a coffee cup lid. You silly donkey. All right, the baby donkeys are gonna get some. Come on. Come on. Here you go. Here you go. No. Ow! Why? I put a dang muffin in front of your face and you chose to eat my pinky instead. Here you go. This is Ellie right here, and this is Elliot. There you go. Go ahead. Each get a muffin. Eat your muffin. Go open wide. Open wide. That was not wide. Okay, fine. Come over here. And you? And you would like one too? Yes, it's so yummy. All right, and look who's over here waiting. Look who's waiting. Yes, I have to get Lindsay out. Wait a minute. Hold on. Lindsay's not in there. Wait a minute. I thought I trapped her in there. I know what happened. I know what happened. Ooh. Moo. Oh my goodness. How do you like them apples? Looked like somebody did gift you, D. Haas. Very amazing. Congratulations for getting a gifted membership. Hey, what happens when you become a member? You get to see the videos sooner and you get some behind the scenes content. There you go, buddy. Whoa! Holy smokes, Rain. There you go, buddy. Oh. Are you going to let me pet you? When I give you a muffin, here's how we're going to do. We're going to start training you. Instead of just me being a vending machine, we're going to start training you. Every bite you get, there has to be some loving that comes with it. So here is the one. Ready? And there's going to be loving that goes with it. Right? Every time. This way, you're going to associate my love with food. You may not see it the same way I do. You may not see it the same way I do, but I am going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Look at you. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. He loving it. You loving it. You taking the loves. Taking the love. Oh, my gosh. Wait. Don't go anywhere. Let's try it again. Oh, he's like, I smell it. I smell it. Here we go, buddy. Wait, don't go nowhere. Loves, loves, loves. Give me the loves. I'm on the other side of the fence. Otherwise, I'd be hugging you right now. I'd be hugging you right now. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Associate me with love and food. Eat my hand. Go ahead. Eat it. Eat it. Yeah. Oh. Did you guys see how much slime cows put out? I got another muffin for you. Hank, come here, buddy. Hanky Hank, come on. Let's go, Hank. You should have seen it. Yesterday's video, Hank chased me down. He chased me down. Here you go, Hank. Here you go, bud. Yes, for you. There's a muffin for you. We have 2 more left. Ready? We know what we're doing. Hold on. Get closer. Get closer. Get closer. And Love time, love time. No, get back here. I can't reach you. Love. Oh my God. Look at Rain. Rain, you're gonna get grains. You're gonna get lots and lots of grains. If I start giving you one, Rain, I'm gonna start giving everybody one. Well, Hank is like now become my bestie. Hank, you got crusty ass nose. Excuse my language. I can't believe I just said that. You got a really crusty nose. I never actually can catch this guy. I'm gonna use that to my advantage to wipe his nose off. You big fluff ball. Sheep can have a minute amount of copper. Yeah, they just don't. This doesn't have a ton of copper in it. Yo, yo, yo. There we go. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Oh, you sucker. All right. No, I don't have any more. And I don't have any for you either. Nope. Oh my gosh, I can see how this could become very expensive. Stop the biting. Hello, Mama. Murr. Bleh. Bleh. I'm going to show you what I believe has happened. The sheep do not need a shearing right now. Maybe a little trim around the eyes, but right now would not be the time. All right, we'll do the grains. We'll do the grains. And then, oh no! This is why you don't have a cow in your barn. Ugh. I just stepped in a cow pie. I stepped in a cow pie. Joelle, where are you? You're my Nubian. Here she is. Here's my supermodel right here. She is my supermodel. Guys, can I get in the gate, please? Can I get in the gate, please? Guys, please. I can't open the door with all of you guys on the fence. Oh my gosh. Take it easy. Woo! Bibs to boots. That should be Jeff's second channel. Bibs to boots should be Jeff's second channel. Absolutely. I agree with you on that one, but it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Oh, guess what Daddy didn't do last night? Daddy didn't fill up the grain bin. That's all right. Daddy will do that today. Daddy will do it today. Good. Just keep on jumping in there. You know, that's fine. That's fine and all. Can you scooch? I can't. I can't with these guys. They make it so difficult. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Here, I'm going to scare them to get them out. Out! Come on, out, 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 out. Lauren, please. There is no reason for you to be in here, Tenley. Oh, you're so fat. Where did you get all that weight from? Oh, man, I'm tripping over goats. It's a thing. You literally cannot walk around this joint. Crowd surfing, I see. Crowd surfing. Oh, they're all... Yep. They're actually not very smart creatures. They're not. IQ of about 60. Joelle. Get out of there, get out of there, get out, get out, get out, get out. They're starting to train them. No, I won't breed the sheep. I'm not interested in having more sheep. Sheep are very sheepish, actually. They may be cute. Oh my gosh, stop it. Okay, stop. Okay, let's move, let's dump it down here. Woo! Get out of here. Come on, get out. Jeez. You'd think that it would take her more energy than it does than she's consuming, right? It would take her more energy than she's consuming to jump in and out of that thing. Silly goats. Hey, listen. Listen. Apparently something was said about Andy, huh? Hold on. Let me go back and look. I'm scrolling through. I don't know what's going on. Give me a second. I'm not finding anything. All I see is, oh, Lauren said it. Lauren said it. Got it. Understood. Hey. No. Yeah. Okay, guys. Listen. It's really not my place. It is not my place to talk about somebody else's emotional status. It's not my place to talk really about anybody. You know, if you noticed, Andy is not here. And I think I may have told you while I was in Texas that I was going to ask Andy to just take a little break from the farm. Well, I mean, I really don't know what to say. I don't have anything to say at the moment about this. I just don't. Yeah, okay. So, awkward moment. Moving on to feed more animals. Prayers are always needed. Always needed. Absolutely. So the whole thing with Lindsay over there and the gap in the fence, that's what happened. She was able to get through a gap in the fence. That's how she ended up in that stall. Papa gotta put more grains in there. We're empty. Papa gotta put more grains in there. Scraping the bottom of the barrel. I hear you. I hear you. Oh my goodness. Animals. You're welcome, Nancy Andrews. That's a great compliment. That is a great compliment. The most beautiful goats you ever seen in one place. Thank you. That makes me smile. All right, let's double check our grain situation. Outside. Ugh. They sure do eat a lot of grains. Prayers for Jane Keast. She's in the hospital. I know that name. I've seen that person on here before. Prayers for Jane Keast. Prayers for Jane Keast. Fence line feeders. Yeah, these gutters can be used as fence line feeders. I use them on the fence on the other farm. Yep. They're small enough that the goats can't really jump in them or poop in them a lot. And it keeps the food off the ground, for the most part. Hey, Lauren's up to 833 subscribers so far. Awesome sauce. All right, let's close this down. And we're going to take a quick peek over here. I guarantee you guys might cut out for a second. Brenda, thank you so much for the super sticker. We have 3 bags left, 4 bags. I have 4 bags of feed. So I have 80, which is 160, times 2, I have 320. What is this? Mindy says, exposing yourself to the farm and what could or can happen is a risk, but we still seem to take it. Love the animals. Are you talking about emotionally, the emotional toll that it takes on you? Because that's kind of the way I see what you're talking about, right? Yeah, I get it. I get it. This is not some picturesque fairy tale. You know, it may look like it all the time on video. Maybe not all the time. But this isn't just some magical fairy tale that just happens without loss and pain, trials and tribulations. And unless you're here living it sometimes, I can tell you for a fact, Mindy and Missy and all of the people that have stayed at the farm and actually had to care for the farms, Lori Weston, Devin, Andy, Jeff, all the people that have been here to take care of the farm and has seen, you know, they did. Don't get me wrong, there is so much love, happiness, and joy here. But just like the comments that come through, all it takes is that one. Do you know what else? There's a constant need for medical attention around here. It's draining. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. There's always, with this many animals coming from different places, there's always a need for medical. And when you're giving an animal medical attention, you start to bond with that animal, right? And let's just hypothetically say the animal that you're giving medical attention to doesn't make it. Well, it's hard to deal with. It can be very hard to deal with, right, Pep? Hi, Pep. So what Mindy is saying is you're still going to do it. If you are a true animal lover, you're still going to go through the pain of trying because you love and you want the best for them. May not always work in your favor, right? May not always end up the way you wanted it to. Sunshines and rainbows, cotton candies, and all of those fancy things. But it doesn't, you know, you just keep trying. You just keep trying and you make changes, you shift, you adjust, and you hope that things will be better next time. And that your success rate will just get better. And that you emotionally can handle it. I, unfortunately, have hardened up a little bit on the inside. I kind of, just the way that I explained S'mores' intestines as not being able to absorb the nutrients she needed. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I feel somewhat numb to it now. And I think that's a choice. I think I made myself numb to it. But if wow. The snow just fell off the roof and scared all the goats. But if I allow myself to, like I did last night with S'mores, if I allow myself to, man, I will cry it out with the best of you. We can ugly cry together. But I don't like it. I don't like it. There's Lindsay right here. See? There's Lindsay. And there's the gap in the fence that she jumped through to sneak a little bottle. She's smart. Just when I say goats aren't smart, she's smart. Ow! Really? My back was turned, sucker. You sucker. Stop it. Hope, where are you? We're going to look at Hope. Lauren has a great idea for Hope. And guys, I'm going to feed the billy goats. I'm going to feed the other stalls their grains. I just need to empty the bags, and that's not something that's easily done with one hand. But if all is gone as planned, Queso will be a father sometime in May, and Hope will be the mother. But we need to find Hope first. I want you guys to tell me, because maybe she hasn't been on camera in a little while, I want you guys to tell me if you think Hope is pregnant or fat. Pregnant or fat? Oh, does anybody like Adam Sandler? Maybe I'm just a dumb man who likes Adam Sandler. The World's Longest Pee. And then one of his other skits was, are these people working out, or are they, well, let me put it this way, fornicating? Some amazing skits back in the day he used to do. They're so stupid, but I love them. Can you tell me where Hope is at, please? Can you tell me? Hopus! She's probably feeding for two. She's probably around here feeding for two. Is this you, Hope? Are you here? Oh my goodness, of course it's Hope. Here's Hope. I'm going to show you guys Hope. Give me 1 second. Is she fat or is she pregnant? Oh! I'm embarrassed for her right now. I am so embarrassed for her right now. Oh! Is that fat or pregnant? Give me your best observations about... She's not... Oh, thank you, Abs. Her udders have not filled up yet. Listen, that's not fair. I was holding her in a position that made her belly look bigger. The same thing happens to me, like if I'm naked and sitting on the toilet, my belly looks huge. I don't know. We will ultrasound her soon. We will ultrasound her, but Lauren's idea was, if she is pregnant, couldn't we have a baby shower? Couldn't we have a baby shower for her? That would be kind of cool. And then, what about a marriage? Queso and Hope walking down the aisle with flowers. I can see it now. The creator. I need my creator cap. Jeff, put your creator cap on. We need some help. I can see it now. It's great. I'm visioning it. I'm envisioning it. That's how it all starts, is with a vision. Baby shower and a wedding. Oh my gosh. Thank you for subscribing. What song would you play? I'm not sure. I'll feed you guys in a minute. I'll do all my rest of my chores after I get off the phone with these guys. I need to go soon. It's been a long time. How long have I been on? Way too long. Is this a Texas goodbye? Right. But we're in Pennsylvania. Can you let it go? Can you let it go? Let me have it. Let me have it. Let me have it. Let it go. Caesar! Caesar! Stop. Okay, you. Let it go. You let it go. You let it go. Hold on a second. Hey, come here. Caesar, get off of her. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Hey, Caesar. Caesar. Oh, my goodness. She got away. She got away. He's going to catch right up to her, though. and hold her tail. And just hold her tail. She wants to run back to me, but she knows she can't move. Love and Marriage from that one show. Love and marriage, love and marriage, sit together like a horse and carriage. That's with Al Bundy, but I don't remember all the lyrics. The Bundys. Guys, oh look, there's Solo. Have you seen Solo in a while? There's Solo. Solo is a free bird, just doing what she wants to do. Solo. Hi. Okay, wait, stop. 1 second. Wait. Just let me love you for a second. I don't want to actually like love you. Listen. Hey, wait, calm down. Solo. Okay. Watch this. Sit on my head. Sit on my head. Hey. We tried. You're listening for calls for 911. Like Solo would get me in the hospital. That's hilarious. Hi, Solo. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Right there. Come on. I'll do it. You have to let it go. Does anybody else's dog do this? Girlfriend, do you realize the name of the game? It's called fetch. You give me the ball, I throw it, you go get it, you bring it back. I don't know what this game is called. Right here. Caesar, knock it off. My goodness, now give me the ball. Give it to me right here. Yes, now let it go. Let it go. Open your mouth and let it go. Let the ball go. I have to get two hands on her to let it go. Okay. Let it go. Let the ball go. I don't understand this game. What is this game? You run away. Can you please just give me the dang ball? Give it to me. Pick it up and give it to me. Give me the ball. It's right there. No, I want you to give me the ball. Right there. Good job. Now you did it. Good job. Whoo! Holy smokes, it's so hard to play fetch with her. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time for today. Here she is, the woman of the hour. This is Hope. I don't think she's pregnant. I don't think she's pregnant at all. Not one bit. Right? You're not pregnant. Listen, you just have a nice figure. You have a nice figure. Are we ready to hug today? Can we finally get our hug today? Look, he backs away. He's still uncertain of me. That's what the goats like to do. They like to stand here and absorb the sun. Come here. No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't back away. Slowly, we're going to learn how to get along. Yeah, here you go. And Rain is here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we love you. We appreciate you tuning in to our show every morning. Guys, I'm not sure if tomorrow will be the first. I'm not sure if tomorrow will be the first time I switch the 7-Eleven to YouTube only. I'm not sure. We have to find out if Lauren is ready to do the work to upload. It's very simple. You download and upload and add a couple hashtags, and that's it. This way everybody on Facebook can still watch the 7-Eleven. Unfortunately, it will just be a replay 7-Eleven, which is fine. But everyone will get what they want. Mostly. Mostly, right? We mostly will get what we want. They're loving their hay right now. Take it easy, everybody. I'll see you on the flip side, okay? Adios, everyone. Bye-bye.